Yo, guys, welcome to the BFFs podcast YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe, like the video before it starts. Let's get into it.
Okay, another episode of BFFs, and right off the top, we got obviously Josh, myself, Bree, and special guest Quen Blackwell. Now, this is where I always get, old because I am old, and she came in rocking a Beavis and Butthead shirt, which I'm assuming, Quen, did you get that at like a retro store, like a vintage store?
Yes.
Yeah, that made me feel like ass.
Charge for it though. It was a good price, and I was like, that shirt is cool as fuck, so I want it.
Yeah, I mean that's when you know you're old, when you're doing these podcasts and people are buying like stuff that was actually I was just watching, like Beavis and Butthead. I grew up, it's like, oh, Beavis and Butthead, and now you're getting it at a retro store. Anyways, thanks for coming on. And we were talking beforehand, Bree, this was a request of yours. Like, who do we want to get on the pod?
Yes,
and
this
was
me.
your.
I love you. You're so fucking funny. So I wanted you to get you on the pod.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
So how long have you been following her? I know you were Vine, and you've been doing this. You're 20 years old, but you've been doing this for what, 8 years now, since you were 12?
I've been doing this since I was 14, so 6 years. Well,
right, so,
I've been on YouTube when I was 12, yeah. So 8 years.
Yeah, so you've been in the public spotlight. When did you actually like blow up where everyone knew who you were? Is that when? Like Vine?
It was Vine for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So then you two, Josh and Brianna, like, have you guys been following this like forever? Like, I'm so out of the Vine world. The only Vine people I knew, I remember when Vine launched. I remember like Logan and Jake Paul, but I was like, what is Vine? I wasn't on it.
No, I was like,
Josh might have been too young.
I did Vines. I remember, I just didn't get it. I remember making a Vine, and it was like, I didn't understand the point that like you only could do 15 or 6 seconds. So I was like, this is so strange, right? So I ended up posting like 12 Vines, and they were all like following each other, kind of like supposed to be like a story. It just looked so bad. It was like it was about like eating an Oreo and then like dropping it. It was brutal.
Jesus. Yeah, no, Quen's were like some of the only ones that like transcended to TikTok, and like you're still funny. I feel like a lot of Viners tried to cross over, and it didn't really work,
Well, the reason why I think that happened is because I never took myself seriously. I like this year, I just actually started taking everything like, oh, this can be a fucking career. But my entire life, I just like making videos because I didn't have I had 2 older sisters. They didn't really fuck with me like that. So I was like, let me find another friend, a camera. This will work because none of y'all fucking fuck with me. Like, I'm bored all the time. So I just made Vines, and then they worked. And people I didn't know fucked with me, and I was like, okay, cool.
No wonder you asked before this started. She's like, can we swear or whatever? I
Yeah,
mean, you can say, but you drop fuck bombs every 3 seconds, which I love. I mean, I swear all the time, but I don't know what you would have done if I said no. Right. You would have been fucked.
Stuttering. I would have been completely stuttering.
All right, so that's an interesting one. I'm always curious, like from my perspective, because I've been doing this for so long, and I wasn't really on the Vine. But you say you only took this seriously as like a career option within the last year.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened? What changed? What, like, from everything I'm seeing here, you blew up long before that. What made you think, all right, I can actually like do this for a living?
I came out to LA, and I was like, oh, like people were making money off of this, like a lot of money. I've never did any brand deals until like a year and a half ago. Missed out on so many bags that I could have.
You really did.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, oh, without doubt. But I think it kept me a sane person. I'm glad I got to live my youth on my own with the internet's terms and like taking it so seriously.
How much money do you think you lost? Like not doing brand deals? Like if you could guess, if you could put a guess on it.
A couple million.
That's it?
I think so.
Were you being an idiot? Were like people like, hey, Quen, we'll give you like a free pair of shoes if you like put it in and you do it for like, were you doing that? That's one of my pet peeves. I get that all the time.
No. I was not doing anything. I was literally not doing anything. My mom was like, can you please just make a YouTube video or take advantage of this? And I was like, no, I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to promote any products. I literally just want to be a teenager and make a video that I think is funny and post it and just go about my life. Now, do I regret that a little bit? Kind of, but not all the way. Because like all these kids that I know right now, like these TikTokers and these influencers, they are losing their fucking minds.
I mean, why you at Josh? I mean, you're
Yeah.
basically just talking about him right now because he's a
Pretty much
TikToker
just
who moved to LA.
roasting.
Yeah, just at just at him.
Just talk to
Look at all
Josh
the
about this.
subtweeting going on, man. But
So what prompted it? What obviously you have the following, but you've done it for so long. Who convinced you like, okay, you got to go to LA?
was it one of
So-
like your famous friends? Because you got like
Yeah.
a million of them.
Yeah, I know that whole topic is so interesting to me because people are like, why are you friends with all these people? I'm like, am I not fucking good enough to be friends with my craziest thing I've ever heard of? But Diplo asked me to come out here. He was like, do you want to make music? And I was like, hey, Diplo, sure. Why?
Okay, so this is when sometimes the podcast gets in trouble. I didn't know anything about anything, and I know Diplo. Like, I mean, I've met him. I've done a pizza review with him. He actually just tagged me in some fucking sorry-ass pizza. It's like he was eating it. It looked like absolute ass. But, like, you just brought him up, and I didn't know anything like, don't ask about Diplo. Why do people say don't ask about Diplo? Is there something, like, I was told coming in, literally, like, don't mention Diplo, and then you mentioned Diplo.
Yeah, no, I just don't want to be like, Diplo's like protege, like, man, Diplo, and all this one.
So are you, all right, I didn't know. Are you big, like, music? Is that your thing?
Yeah, I make music.
Like DJ?
Huh?
DJ?
No, hell no. Like,
have you
like
released anything?
Huh?
Have you released anything?
No, not yet. I'm releasing music in March for the first time. Been making music.
Oh shit, that's this month. That's crazy.
Is that why? Like, by the way, wouldn't it being like Diplo's project? I feel like that's not a bad thing. I mean, he's fucking gigantic.
Not a bad thing, but you know, you want to make a name for yourself. Like, you
Okay.
just want
Fair enough. Don't want to live in the shadow.
to give you fertile soil to grow in, but you don't want them to be like, "Yep, this is all me," and it's not all fucking them.
Yeah, you were
Well-
someone before Diplo. Before you knew him.
Completely.
So when did you become like friends with all these people? So you have this roster of famous friends. You mentioned one. Who else are they? Like what? And are you legit friends or are you like social media friends?
I think that question answers itself with the other question. I think I'm friends with all these amazing, talented people because I'm actually friends with them. It's not, there's no exchange in our friendships. And in a lot of LA friendships, there's an exchange. You get this if I get this in our friendship, and this is why we're friends. And they know me on the internet as being a funny girl, and then when they reached out to me, I'm not like, oh my god, like that, like a fucking freak. So I'm just like genuine friendship, and I've always maintained genuine friendships, and that's how I have all these cool friends.
So what's the next then with anything like what you're discussing? And we do like, I think Josh is a perfect kind of example of this because he's known as TikToker, but even through this, he has like a lot going on the business side. It's like, how do you transform the social media fame into everything else? Are you worried now that you are in LA? And it doesn't seem like you'd be worried based on knowing you for like 5 seconds, but those business things can always start bleeding into your content. And it's like, how do you keep your content real when monetizing it?
You keep your content real by being a real, normal, sane human and doing real, normal, sane human things. There's people who I've met, and it's like, I'm not trying to knock anything that they do, like the vloggers who wake up with the camera, do everything with a camera. It starts to take you away from like reality. And I think the way like my business doesn't bleed into like my content and who I am as a person on the internet is because I compartmentalize those things. I compartmentalize my love life. I compartmentalize like my business, and then I have me. Like, I still exist regardless of all these things, and that's what like I just stay sane and true in, and that's how it stays normal.
So do you, and this may be a dumb question, when you say compartmentalize, I suck at that word, compartmentalize. Are you like love life? Are you somebody who's going to be putting it all out there? Like what you said, a lot of these vlogs or whatever, you know their every move. You know who they're dating. You know their business. You know every inch about them. Are you keeping that separate, or are you throwing that out there for people?
No, I'm going to keep it separate this round. I just got out of a long-term relationship with my ex, and he was on my social media and all this one. And
So you moved to LA and then you dropped them.
I mean,
Wow.
some would say that. I don't.
Wow. So she really switched up. She switched up on all the homies.
He's like, so you're a piece of shit. Like, no.
LA changes people, man.
It really
Yeah.
do.
long distance. Long distance doesn't work in my opinion.
Yeah, got it.
Fair
So
enough.
what's your team look like, or is it just like you?
Hell no. Like I have a manager, I have agents, stylists, you know.
So all right, somebody in your shoes. See, I'm getting a vibe that I like, but I know I've gone through it, and luckily I've always kind of had the influence over like what I'm doing. But and Brianna can probably say like you'll have salespeople, you'll have managers. Hey, do this, do that. I can still be like, fuck you, I'm not doing that. Are you running into that right now? Because their job is to make money, and sometimes making money doesn't always coexist
Lie with
with
your best
you putting out
interests.
great content.
Yeah.
No, I mean like if they give me any type of deal, I'm down with making money. It was like morally good. I can't fuck over people and do like support brands that I think are like shit. I in my heart I can't do it. So if it's one of those, I'm like, nah, let's pass on this one. Let's pass on this one. But anything else, I'm pretty much down to do a lot of things. I'm not protective with myself like that because I'm not.
Gotta get the bag.
Gotta get the bag, but I mean,
Gotta get the
regardless of
money.
the bag, I just want to have like a good time and do
So-
whatever I want to.
What platform is your like go-to?
TikTok and Twitter.
TikTok and Twitter.
TikTok
I
and
gotta
Twitter.
follow you on Twitter. I gotta see what that's all about. Because
There's probably
that-
a lot of just like F words everywhere. Just fuck in Twitter everywhere.
There's a lot of F words, you know. There's a lot of crude humor. I literally got cussed out by one of my like creative directors. She's like, Quenlin, we do not crack eggs with our pussy. I'm like, okay, well, humor I do. So, but
yeah, well, that's what I mean. That's kind of when you start getting into the brand deals and shit like that. You
True.
hate you hate Bryce Hall. That's
oh, are we gonna talk about this? Can we talk about this?
Yes.
Yeah, let's
I
talk
talk
about
about whatever. By the way, we've had a love-hate. Obviously, Josh knows him really well. He went from hating me to now I
Yep.
think we get along. So what's your take?
My
Bring
take
it.
on Bryce Hall is I think Bryce Hall is a domestic terrorist, but I do not think that I'm one to judge any people, but that guy is literally insane. And as a comedian, it's literally material just walking in front of you that people expect you to fucking ignore. Like, do y'all not see this? That's how I feel about Bryce Hall. There's no more to it. There's literally no more to it.
So and you just kind of nailed it. So if you had to use one thing to describe you, you're a comedian. That's what you is that what you think you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, soon if you're putting out music, that could change. Unless I don't know, if there's such a thing as like unless you're gonna be like Adam Sandler, like funny songs or some
True.
shit.
That's
She
the
could
goal.
be doing both.
Nah. I can't do the funny songs.
Maybe she's dropping diss tracks. Maybe she's about to drop one on Bryce. She's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
all that hostility built up.
Boy, but you and Addison are friends. So do you tell Addison like, listen, Bryce Hall sucks. Why are you dating this kid? Do you say that to her?
I mean, love is so crazy, and it's not my. I can't say that about someone else's relationship. I can be like, dude, dun, 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 but she can't. Like, if she loves the guy. I mean, they're happy. They're happy.
Yeah, he definitely loves her. He talks about it all the time. That's all I hear. So
Like, as a comedian, though, like it's pure material, pure and utter material. If I'm a comedian and you want to be my friend, if I'm like, oh, I'm making a joke about you, I'm putting you in my like creative. If you're a musician and you talk about me, I would be thankful about it. It's like if I'm a comedian friend and I make a joke, like how is that wrong?
I mean, I feel like I feel like that's me talking when I'm rationalizing, but I could see the other side where it's like, well, I'm dating this guy and she keeps fucking trashing his ass. Like, I may not love that, but I get the material. Listen, if I see somebody that I think's hilarious, I'll do a running joke for 10 fucking years, like on this person. I will literally every
That's
time I
true.
see it, I've done it. I mean, I love that shit, so I get it. But I mean, I could see how she'd be like, maybe lay off.
No,
Hey,
if they're like completely good, I'm out of it. Like if you tell me to lay off, cool. I'll never make a joke about you again. If I ever become a stand-up comedian, you won't be mentioned at all. Which I think would suck personally, having a comedian friend. But if that's what you ask in our friendship, I'll respect our friendship to not be like going in. You know.
right.
trying to
Do you think that like Do you think that there's ever, like, you make jokes about people doing whatever, right? Like, you just joke about everything. So whenever you, like, roast someone or, like, roast Bryce, for example, and then if you ever get, like, caught doing the same shit, do you think that's, like, hypocritical, or was it a joke so it doesn't matter?
What do you mean caught doing the same shit?
Like, let's say, like, you're, like, calling out Bryce for going to a party, and then you're, like, seen at a party, right? It's, like shit like that.
I've never called out Bryce for going to a party. I've called
Oh,
out.
I'm laying out, like, what if, though?
In my humor, I don't make fun of shit that I would be
Like you would ever do?
I literally make fun of Bryce for being cringy. And people
Okay.
are like, this bitch is so ass. Oh, she's so annoying. Now I can laugh at the joke. I can't let that shit hurt my feelings and like ruin my day.
No,
I mean,
people roast me all the time. I mean, I'm pretty roastable, I would say. So, like, there's a lot of content that people bring up. Or they'll just, like, just scroll down my TikTok, like, enough, and you'll see videos that are, like, when I'm 14. Pretty embarrassing. So, like, I laugh at that shit all the time, too, when people roast me. But I was just wondering if you, like, have that standard.
Like, I mean, if Bryce goes to parties and throws these ragers, that's all on him. I'm not any type of, like, I mean, I make fun of him for what I think he's funny for. The moral shit, I mean, I can make fun of you for, but I would think the joke would be funnier if I'm literally just making fun of you for existing.
And
Right.
to be honest, it's like I know I make fun of everybody, and I also have, and I think most comedians probably do, or people who consider it, like thick skin. Like I don't care if people make fun of me. I could give a fuck less. It's like I'm fair game. I can't if I'm gonna make fun of somebody. Like I used to fucking make fun of everybody wearing skinny jeans. Guess what? You won't.
You're the skinny
catch me
jean
dead
king
without
now.
Skinny jeans now. I know. So I mean, it is what it is. You can, anybody who is a comedian, makes fun of people, can't take themselves too seriously.
No,
That's
or
the
else-
only time where you're gonna run into it if you can dish it and can't take it. But I mean, I don't get that vibe at all.
No, if you can't take it, don't do it. And I can take it. I mean, I'll just sleep for a day if it gets to me. But other than that, I'll be fine.
All right. So what do we got here? We got a game, Brianna, that we put together. Unless you guys have, we got a bunch of videos. Should we watch it? How does she manage to stay out of drama when she trolls people? Let's see the troll. I want to see this troll.
Is it the one with Griffin Johnson?
So you just do you go
No
after
idea.
the Sway house in general? Have you gone at?
I think Sway is.
Yep, that's the answer. Yep.
Your target.
I mean, it's, like, easy. Sway is, like, that frat boy, like, dumb guy.
Really everything
White boys.
on the outside. What I just see barely even being around it. It's like the kids in school that I used to just make so many jokes about, so many, and then I was
That's
just
awesome.
I'm literally in Willy Wonka's bed.
And you're a good nut. Yeah.
What
I don't even know what the
did-
fuck I watched. What was the beginning of that video?
What did Willy Wonka say?
Tila Dunn.
I'm literally in Willy Wonka's bed.
And you're a good nut. Yeah.
I don't get it. Should I get that? I get
No,
the
there's
face
nothing
making
to get.
fun
It's
of
just creepy.
No, but what is he saying? Is he saying good nut? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you're
like how Willy Wonka with the squirrels. It was like, do they know the good nuts or not?
Who were the
Oh.
people?
This girl named Tila Dunn and this guy whose name is Duke Depp, and he cosplays as Willy Wonka.
This like the whole
Oh
world,
yeah,
I
Tila Dunn
don't-
tweeted at BFFs.
Yeah,
last
she
week,
did
yeah.
because we had her. But we'll get into that. The boomer zoomer is confusing the fuck out of people when we do that.
I
They don't
know.
totally get what we're doing.
Yeah.
But we put a game together for Quen, right?
Yeah, well, it's kind of just for all of us, and it would be funny for Quen to do it because she says whatever she's thinking, which is great.
Okay, let's do it.
It's the
Great.
tattoos of TikTok. So try to guess who they are and rate them. Like if you would get them on your body, if you think you know who has it.
Okay.
Cool.
I already know this one, but I'll let someone else answer.
I think
Wait, I'm so confused with this game. What am I doing?
try to guess whose tattoo it is and rate it. Like if you think it's good or not.
I'm gonna give it a 3 on the 1 to 10 scale.
what's a 999 with a? Oh, that's probably like someone passed. Is that? I don't
It's
wanna go in-
Juice World.
Okay.
I
I have no fucking clue who that is. I wouldn't get this tattoo. I also wouldn't fight this kid because he has like a skull on his fist. So I feel like he like wants to fight you.
Do you know whose it is, Josh?
Yeah, I was just letting other people. No one knows. It's Jaden. It's yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
I like this one. Wait. I don't know this one. I don't know this one. This one is music, right?
Yeah,
It's the
one's
same
what?
one.
that's
Yeah,
Jaden. Which
No,
one were you
I
thinking
love
of?
Jaden. You know him. All right, next one.
What's that thing? Is that lightning on his shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like coming out of a cloud. You see the cloud above it?
Wow.
He doesn't fight, does he?
Like, the safe answer is no, but it's like not really no.
I would never fuck with somebody with like a skull tattoo. Tattoos, like in general, intimidate me.
Right. No, Jaden can be intimidating, but not really. Like I wouldn't really be like.
How big is he?
He's like 5'9".
Oh,
Yeah, that's where he loses it. It's his height.
Yeah.
Little short guy. Love Jaden.
Isn't
All right, next
is
one.
it that height?
Oh, I love this one. I love this girl. Bella Porch. Love her tattoos.
You love him. She's tatted up.
She's tatted up. She is so hard looking in person. I'm like, oh, you're so clean. Yeah.
Have you like spoken with her? Is she like, what is her personality like?
Like a normal person. Like a
see
normal-
that? All right. No, she like. Come on, you're not normal with those tattoos.
Yes, she is. She's completely sane. She just blew up on the internet. She's like,
Hey,
yeah.
Dave, she's the girl with the huge video that was like head bopping.
The
Yeah.
the most liked.
Yeah. I know who we're talking
You know what
about.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
I
about? Yeah.
duetted with her. But and again, I don't know her, so I don't want Bella Porch or all her like fans to come down my throat. But you're not normal. She has like a devil thing the size of a mountain on her thigh. Like there is something a little bit like not normal to that.
I mean, maybe she just like wants to be different and likes the art. I don't think she means like she worships.
I'm not saying she worships, but it's like you're like, oh,
fact.
there's more to this girl than just being
Right.
like fucking I don't know who's a girl next door. Little Red Riding Hood. I don't know fucking know.
Girls next door, Little Red Riding Hood.
I couldn't
That
think of
was
a name.
right. That was right.
Oh, this is like it looks like a Harry Potter castle or something.
Yeah.
I like
Skull
pop-
again.
I'm not against this tattoo.
You like it?
I give it a 6, 7,
Okay.
Do you have any tattoos?
9.
Are we all supposed to be rating these tats?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
whether we get them, I guess.
Where would
Oh.
we get them?
No,
I
like
wouldn't get
whether
this.
whether we think it's a cool
I
tattoo.
would get them. No, I would not get this tattoo.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, no, I would never get this.
I like Harry Potter, but just not that much.
Is it
Yeah,
even?
That looks like Bryce Hall with the like, but I know it's not because you would have known. Who is it?
Lil
Oh, it's
Huddy.
Chase.
I didn't know that one. Josh, you didn't
Yeah, I
know that
didn't.
one?
Nah.
I think that actually fits for him,
Yeah, that's his vibe.
Yeah.
big time.
And didn't he dress up as like Harry Potter for Halloween or some shit?
I think he did.
Sure
Okay.
he did. I'm pretty sure it did. It all comes together.
That one works for me.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Well, that's Bryce.
Yeah.
Oh, party animal.
That's Bryce.
Party animal. He pulled his pants down for the paparazzi pic.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I think that was like 2 years ago. It's an old photo.
What do
Would I
you
get-
what do you think about these ones, Quinn?
I think Quinn would probably get the party animal on her
I
forehead.
probably get party animal right here.
Yep, called it.
Take on this one. Go out. Do- yeah, without doubt. Those are hard. 10 out of 10. What's this one?
I know who this is.
You do?
Beautiful.
Yeah. I wouldn't get the tat because like it's
I
literally-
I
like-
kind of like back tattoos. Like I like where she got it, but I don't know that
I
it's
just can't
pretty
get
huge.
that one.
I
I'd
just
probably have
can't
to
get a
her
big
back
tattoo, so I don't know. Who is it?
I will
Tana
want
Mojo?
tattoo. But I like this tattoo. This tattoo's cute.
Yeah, I think
Who
it's
is it?
Mads.
Oh,
Oh,
it is.
cool.
Yeah, see, it looks better when you put her whole head there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Actually,
true.
kinda
When
like
you zoom
worked
out,
a
it
little
looks
more.
it looks better for sure.
That looks good.
I have no idea who that is, but and then,
That's Jaden's girlfriend.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was his sister.
that'd be weird.
Can't see shit on this one. It's
That's-
blurry.
Yeah.
That'll
Oh, I know. whose tat
1111?
this is.
angel number.
Yeah, that's I mean, it's kind of like a basic tat. I guess I would get it somewhere. I don't know, maybe my arm.
I wouldn't really get it, but I'm not gonna bully this person for this tattoo.
Is it a Sway? Is it a Sway member's tattoo?
No, not in Sway.
Oh.
I have no idea. Who is it?
I think, yeah.
Oh,
Nessa.
it's Nessa.
Oh, I mean, I would
that's
hope
what I
you
thought it was.
fucking know
Imagine
whose
you
tattoo
didn't
it
know
is.
it was Nessa.
Yeah. No, she has way more tats than that. That's like the smallest tattoo I think she has.
Yeah, she has a bunch of
Imagine
tattoos.
if you didn't know that one.
I would have looked bad, Josh.
Oh, terrible.
Our social team will probably somehow craft whatever we just did.
Yeah,
because they do this
is gonna
every
be
time. Like,
this is gonna be a
Yeah.
clip.
Josh admits he's dating Nessa based on tattoo. I feel like they think that's some sort of algorithm.
They
because
will.
no matter what the fuck we talk about, that's what they headline everything.
Every single time, every video clip, there's got to be one that's sent to me that's like Josh admits about Nessa.
Every time. And it's like we didn't even talk about it. It's like, well, how is that the headline? But they must think that works.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I'm not against the Roman numeral. Would I do it? No.
Is that Bryce Hall again?
No.
That's a girl, isn't it?
I thought it
She's
was a
wearing-
girl too, but it's a guy. I think.
It's a guy. Yeah.
That's a
I
guy.
mean,
Wait, I feel like I know this one. Who? Is this a Sway guy?
no, but like we hang out with him.
Is it Vinny
The
Hacker?
Sway guy's wearing like a.
It's
that
like Bryce's
necklace?
carbon
Isn't that
copy.
a girl's necklace?
Is it Vinny Hacker?
No, him and Bryce are. Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
I was making a little joke. They're like brothers, you know. They
Wait a minute. That's a girl's necklace, though, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a woman's necklace too.
Yeah.
a
I
lot
thought
of
it was
a
a
lot
girl.
of. I've seen so many guys wearing like those girl Chanel necklaces.
Interesting. I don't hate the tattoo. I don't know what it means. I don't hate
Yeah.
it.
It's a little plain. Not
All
bad.
right. That was that game. That was an interesting game that did tattoos of TikTok.
The tattoos of TikTok.
So, Quen, we appreciate you coming on. When is your music coming out?
The music's coming out in March. I don't know the exact date.
So when you say that, is it like going to be one song or like what are we
EP?
doing here?
One song, just got finished shooting a documentary with this music brand, so that'll be cool. It's like a whole documentary with the song coming out, the making of the song, and I'm gonna put it on TikTok.
How long has that
Sweet.
been in the works for?
Just like a couple months, but that song has existed for like a year.
Oh
Got it.
jeez.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking forward to it. All right. Do you guys have anything else for her? We super appreciate you coming on. You know you're like huge, so I'm sure we'll like algo this up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Have you guys haven't met, right? Josh in person or no?
I never spoke to Josh because the Bryce business and Bryce, y'all were besties. I'm like, by just association, he probably doesn't fuck with me.
I mean, it's not like, you know what? I mended the Dave Bryce relationship. I'll mend yours. I'm just like Dr.
Well,
Phil
time
out
out. That was like more you and Bryce, I think, not me. It ended up
Yeah,
being
yeah.
like I was just like the scapegoat for it.
Yeah, Dave was a scapegoat a little bit.
Oh, yeah, amend me and Bryce's relationship.
I'd love to do that. And then you guys can throw his 22nd birthday party together after COVID. Yeah.
Yes.
You guys can be on the table together, just like raging,
That would be a crazy friendship.
playing your song, singing along together. Maybe he even features on it.
Party
Who knows what I can do?
animals.
I want
Who knows what I can do?
without doubt.
Yeah. All right, setting it up.
I appreciate you coming on. I got to follow you. I feel like I'm going to like all your shit. So it's like I'm getting educated on these people. It's kind of my vibe, like don't give a fucking comedian vibe. So thanks for coming on. It was nice meeting you.
You'll see some funny shit on our show.
By the way, did you have any idea what Barstool was, Quen?
Oh yeah, I know what it is.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Give me that look. You never fucking know. I know what things are. I know what things. Were you making fun of us? Did you fuck with us or what?
I wasn't making fun of y'all. I wasn't tuning in like, what does
Yeah.
Barstool have to say? No, wasn't really making. My internet connection is unstable, so I might start speaking.
All right.
Mm.
Well, thank you for coming on, and
Yeah.
good luck with the song. I'm gonna definitely follow your ass.
Having me on. Have a good day, y'all.
Thanks.
You
Bye.
as well.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, Steve Madden has jumped on as a sponsor. We love it. Offers a diverse assortment of men's footwear for every occasion: dress, boots, casual sneakers at a great price point, under $200. For listeners to BFFs, 20% off the Steve Mann's collection at stevemann.com. One use per customer. That's how you know it's real. Active from February 24th, 2021 until April 30th, 2021. Get involved. They got a bunch of stuff. They got sneakers. They got clean looks, leather high top called the Malo. Will elevate style. Steve Mann, I've always had Steve Mann's shit. I like the story, too. You can also check out his memoir, The Cobbler, How I Disrupted the Industry, Fell from Grace, Came Back Stronger Than Ever, and a candid account of the shoe legend's rise, fall, comeback over his historic 30-year career. So stevemadden.com, again, 20% off the Steve Mann collection. stevemadden.com, one use per customer, February 24th to April 30th. Thank them for sponsoring the show. Let's get back to BFFs. I got a feeling I'm going to like her.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
I think you will too. I mean, she is like pretty crazy. Like the one video she was talking about with her creative director shitting on her. I literally pulled up my Twitter feed one day.
Unreal
just,
video.
Pop on a video. All of a sudden, just a pussy is literally just like cracking an egg. Like,
yeah.
Like literally?
No, I think her hands were like in her pants.
It's her hand.
Oh.
Like and behind. But it was like, I was like, what?
I audibly gasped when I saw that video.
Why? So many questions. So many.
She doesn't give a fuck. She's the best.
Which I love. And speaking of not giving a fuck, some of the headlines here. So Trisha, which we should have had her on the show. Maybe we'll have her on later. I kind of, before you guys came on, I was yelling at our people like, why didn't we ask Trisha to come on? It's like she's talking about us. She slings it. It would be good.
Yeah.
But
right.
Brianna, you bought her OnlyFans.
Yes, I bought her OnlyFans at work because we were watching her YouTube video and she was doing her house tour and we were like, holy shit, she is so rich. Let's see what content she makes on OnlyFans to make this much money. And we bought her OnlyFans and watched it.
So then we watch it, and there's this video now of everybody watching her OnlyFans at the Barstool office. So let's watch the video.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
She says whole office. It's like 6 people.
That's the Feidelberg.
You're doing the same thing she's doing.
Voice.
Yeah, people don't get that. It's Feidelberg.
All right,
Someone
so
just throw up?
What was she doing?
Okay, so we were dying laughing because she's doing a house tour, super casual, not being like sexy or sexual at all, and just butt-ass naked. She's like, this is my kitchen, this is my couch, but she's butt-ass naked. So we're all dying laughing at it. And John Feidelberg, that's his thing. He throws up. So she like showed a little asshole and he like threw up. And it got spun that we were pirating her videos.
So
and
Trish,
body
she made
shaming her.
she made a video response. So let's see Trish's response to that video.
Yeah. She made a whole YouTube
And again,
video about
if Trish listens to this, I feel like she hears everything, but we should have had her on the show.
True.
Maybe we'll next week to like talk about it because I don't like, let people have their say. So let's watch what Trish did.
Hi. Hello. So I just got a tweet from Barstool Sports. Hi, Barstool. What's up? How are you? AKA Trash. So Barstool sent me a tweet that said this girl named something Chicken Fry, Brittany.
She called me
Brianna,
Brittany Chicken
something like that.
Wing.
He purchased my OnlyFans, and they tagged me in it. She purchased my OnlyFans. I guess she does a podcast on Barstool. I don't know. I never heard of it, but and basically showed a clip of like the whole office. They were basically like, she purchased it, now the whole office is watching it. Well, hi, yeah, that's not how it works in the sex industry. Like, that's not cool. It's like Pornhub ripping it off and people just sharing it. It's not free. It's $5 a month. It's not that expensive. That was like my main issue. Obviously, like people are like laughing and
is she
one guy
like
mocks to throw up and the girl's like, oh my god, don't throw up, and just maybe just like ew and just
why is she breathing like
laughing at it, and like that's fine. I'm on the internet, like people can do it. What's not fine is like you didn't pay $5. You're stealing my porn. You're stealing my work. It's piracy. It's theft. It's illegal. Like you're sharing something that you bought. It's $5 subscription. You don't just share it with people. It's like, and the fact that you're like showing it and like, hey, you want to mock me and laugh at me, cool, but I had like $5 from everybody who was in that office watching it. I think that's it's really gross to like rip off sex workers. It's not that expensive. Obviously I have this reputation, right? And I'm gross and you're mocking me and laughing at me. You can't throw me $5. So, you know, I know it's Barstool Media and like everything's kind of trash now. Ratings went down. That daddy podcast you had kind of went up in flames. Yeah, you have to resort to clapping with like 18-year-olds or whatever. Like, pay.
19 now. Get it
If you're gonna be an asshole, pay it. Okay. Oh, I feel so bad for these people. Oh, their little cubicles and just working for a gross monster and just declining, you know, views and stuff. It's just must be really tough. I get
You're
it.
the
I'm
gross
tough.
monster,
I'll
Dave.
give you, you know, I'll give you that. Clearly, their lives are lacking and so many small dick energies.
So many small dicks out here.
But yeah. Anyways, to the chicken wing girl, thanks for subscribing. That's cool. All the other people do it. Sex workers don't have an easy job. It's not fun all the time. A lot of times, actually. I had to hear ridicule from other people. But you proudly tweet
It
this.
never ends. I keep thinking it's about 10.
This is deep.
You know, you've already shown time and time again that you guys are kind of shitty people.
So have you, Trish.
Wow.
That was a lot to do about nothing, really. Now, there is a part of me, and I wish she was here, but I think Trisha is kind of like next level, like in terms of creating content around her content and being, because there's no way you can really be mad about that video. It's like Trisha bought it and you show it to people. I mean, if you pay, obviously people are going to watch.
Yeah, she wasn't I doubt in any world she was actually mad. She saw a headline, she saw like an opportunity, and she grabbed it, which she did. She does.
I love the like the amount of different roasts she really was laying out there. It was like some people were like ugly, some people had small dicks, some people like worked a shitty job in a cubicle.
Dave's a monster.
I'm only 18. It's like, gosh.
I'm chicken
A little
wing.
bit of
You're a chicken wing and Brittany.
She's I think a queen that's staying in the news and staying like, you know, relevant, and that's how you do it. There's a video that seemingly is nothing, and now we're talking about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sway boys' girlfriends don't all like each other. Who hates who? I don't know what this is about. Let's watch it.
Not all of your guys' girlfriends get along.
True. Sway boys are close. Sway girlfriends? They want to rip each other's hairs out. So
Hairs. Individually.
Just like
individually. That's how much they hate each other. They want to individually rip out each other's hairs.
We need the tea on that.
Well, and the people sitting there, do the two on the right, obviously I know you and I know Bryce. I didn't think that
Griffin
the other
doesn't.
guys.
Blake does.
Blake does. So who's Blake's girlfriend?
Blake's is Omni.
Okay. So what? Yeah, you're the only one who can answer this question.
Yeah, I mean, no, there's been like, it's just like school. I find it's like schoolgirl stuff. You know, it's kind of like really like weird drama that just like shouldn't be an issue at all. And it's just like,
I could see Nessa hating everybody. I could easily see Nessa hating everybody. No, because she's not like some of these. Like Nessa trying to do the sing career, and I don't think she's into like necessarily the fame for TikTok. So I could see her hating all these people.
No, I don't think she hates everyone. It's like she's not a hateful person. She probably has like one or two people she's not like fond of, but it's like there's just like little tensions, or it's like they're just not really like tight. They're more like acquaintances. All the girlfriends, I would say, really. They're all just
none
like
of them like each other.
To who? Like Addison,
they're not like
Dixie.
besties. They're not like there's like I guess there's Addison and Dixie, and Vonnie hangs out with Ness a lot too, but they're just like not. They're not like. You don't see like this like same thing as Sway. I think that was kind of the point. Is like a lot of people think Sway girlfriends are going to be the same as like Sway boys, right? And it's
we've already discussed that Sway is not all like gumdrops and rainbows, anyways.
Yeah.
Bryce Hall snaps on paparazzi for filming with Tana and Josie Canseco at Saddle Ranch.
Mm-hmm. Bad week for Bryce in the media.
I mean, but any week, I think that's a good week.
Yeah, true.
Hi, Addison. What's up, Bryce? Hey, dude, can you stop trying to make me look like a fucking asshole?
Hell no. There's a bunch of us.
You're fucking.
No.
I literally told you to stop filming me.
I just got here, Bryce.
I know, and you're filming me, and I told you to stop, and you're still doing it.
I just stopped right now.
I know you stopped, and then you moved right over there. I saw you move right there. You're doing your job. I get it. That's fucking weird, man. Like it is. It's not deleting the video. It's like I know what you're gonna title that video, and it's fucking annoying.
I'm not gonna put it though. I swear.
You are gonna.
I'm not gonna put it, Bryce.
You are. I've seen your guys' titles. I watch your videos. I see it, and I appreciate fucking Brian, but you guys are fucking trying to fuck me over in a way, and I don't like it.
I'm not gonna put it, Bryce.
What happened? What was the bad title?
Yeah,
well, you saying that I was exposed.
And you're blaming.
Oh yeah, that's just a key word for clicks.
Okay, I know. Yeah. It makes me like, and all the impressionable fans that watch these videos makes me look like an asshole, and I'm not.
Right.
So, and I respect your guys' grind. You guys are fucking on it. But
I swear to God that I never.
The fact that I told you to stop and then you went right over there and did it again.
No.
Dude, okay, don't title your video something stupid.
All right,
okay, thank you.
All right, we love.
I mean, it's just like that's paparazzi trying to make it look like he's with them, and then Addison pulls up so the guy's like filming to get a reaction. That's what that was, really.
Yeah, and it's like a catch-22 because I mean he was pretty like rational, wasn't it? When it says like even our headline, Bryce Hall snaps. He didn't really snap. Like he was kind of has wits about him. He's making fair points, but you know that's the social contract you kind of sign. It's the deal with the devil. It's like that is why people know you, not specifically, but you know they're doing their job and they shouldn't necessarily care. Like they're trying to get clicks, and in a weird way it benefits you. But I can see how it get frustrating. But it is what it is.
No, yeah, I think especially when it's like it's a consistent thing with the same clickbait. It's like it's annoying. You know, you just get like tired of it. So you just I guess I could see why you'd be like, why are you guys trying to make it look like when I sit with a girl, I'm like dating them instead of my girlfriend?
But then the reverse of that clearly is, let's just say the paparazzi stops following Bryce Hall or anybody famous for a span of time. You're going to want that back. Like whoever that celeb is going to be like, where's paparazzi? Because that's your career. So it is a feeding thing. And even
it's like a catch-22.
Yeah. Like as Barstool's grown and more people like are aware of what I'm doing, it's like without that, I'm going to like 9 to fucking 5, like a job I hate. So that you got to kind of keep in the back of your mind. But I get it. I get both sides.
For sure.
This I saw, James Charles grooming scandal. Guy comes out saying James Charles sent him nudes, forcing him. I don't know how you force him to send back pictures, by the way. But he was underage. James issued this huge apology, basically being like, from now on, I'm going to make people show my ID before I do it, which is bananas, by the way.
So crazy.
So James Charles, someone told me this. A girl was explaining this. He's a virgin?
I don't know where that information came from.
Does he say he's a virgin?
No.
But does he say he's not?
He says he hooks up with guys a lot. Like they talk about being top and bottoms all the time.
Oh, okay.
Does he?
Then scratch that.
But he hasn't like straight up said like I fuck. So I don't know.
You know what caught my attention with this story? If I understood it correctly, he went from random slide to like nudes.
Right,
like
in like
that.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
The process of some of these people is crazy, right? It's like, how good is your game when you're like transitioning from a DM, hi, this is the first time I'm texting you, to 30 minutes later, it's already like nudes transactions.
And shouldn't, if you're James Charles, who I guess has had accusations like this in the past, which he's admitted, shouldn't your radar be up? Like someone's just slinging dick like 3 seconds into the DMs.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, what's going on here? This happened pretty fucking fast. Obviously, he's wildly popular. He's got a target on his back to a degree with this
100%.
shit. Like, don't sling dick instantly.
Yeah. You can't, especially when you're that famous. You can't do that.
You can't like pre-sling the dick, you know? If it's
No.
You can't.
no pre dick slinging.
And how's that go? Once you get the ID, it's like you card them virtually, and then you sling the dick.
Dicks
on
out.
All right, you're of
It's
age.
like, so it goes from like, yo, hey, good meeting ya. And then they're like, yeah, ha. And then it's, let me get your ID real quick. Let me check that ID. So I can get into my dick slinging now.
Yeah. Like, I don't know James Charles. I'd love for him one day to come on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to give him some advice. if you gotta check the ID, maybe just move on to the next, because you got seemingly lots of dudes probably want to like fucking fuck with you.
There's no way James doesn't have like a lineup of guys.
We were talking about how good, like just good looking of a human he was a couple episodes ago. He's got to have a lineup.
Maz and Beer, by the way, Maz and Beer, we got to get on this podcast. I've been going back and forth, and we'll clip this out. She's like, yeah, absolutely, I want to be on it. And then she's like, just schedule it with my PR team. So I send it to our guys. They're like, all right, she's doing it. They say no. They're like, nope, no time. She can't go on. I send it back to Madison. I'm like, hey, your team said no. She's like, what the fuck? I want to go on. And we're just going around in a circle and a circle and a circle doing this dance.
Circle jerking.
Yeah, like good cop, bad cop. TikTokers react to. Let's see what we got. Oh, TikToks to react to.
Yeah, we're reacting.
Yes, okay. Got it.
Sick. Let's react.
That's actually Lizzo?
Yeah.
She kind of blinged out, bro.
I fucking love Lizzo.
I feel like she's the only person that can do that shit.
She owns her weight, makes it like sexy. I fucking love Lizzo.
Yeah.
That's the take. Love it. Love to
No,
hear
it is. I've loved her forever. I like.
You've said that
just
before.
Owns the fuck out of it. I've seen her in concert. Like
You have said that. You brought that up.
Yeah.
You brought up that you were a Lizzo supporter going to the concerts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Lizzo stan.
Those pictures were fire. I don't understand how that stays up on TikTok though, community guidelines wise.
That's right, because she's like technically naked, but I think because maybe it's like body positivity.
Just because it's Lizzo.
Yeah, let's call it as it is. It's because she's fat, and like if you took that down, and it's like, oh, why'd you take it down? You don't like.
Because then if there's any videos on the platform of like a girl in a bikini that's not fat,
then it's not fair to Lizzo.
Oh, yeah, they can pull that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a wild double standard. They should both be up. But there's always that. There's no rhyme or reason what's going on there.
Yeah.
Okay, next video. Like, that'll probably get cut, me being like, oh, she's fat when I love her. But she is. I mean, that's just a factual statement.
She says it.
True.
I said, when can we do a fake war with Syria? And we're just bombing the shit out of Syria. No one really knows why. I think it's because the Bitcoin story is over. I think that's literally what happened. Like, AMC stock tanked. I lost 1,800. The next time I see Dave Portnoy, I'm going to lunge at him when he's reviewing a pizza and bite his fucking neck. He won't have me on that podcast with that TikToker. I've tried to get on like multiple times.
No.
He won't have me on BFFs.
No.
With him and the child that they discuss. Have you watched that? He does his thing and he says whatever he says, and then the kid goes like this. The kid's like, yeah. The response to everything Dave says. Dave's like, business is like this. The kid's like, yeah, that's fire. I had dinner with that kid. We all went out to dinner, and that kid came to dinner, and I was sitting there, and literally we're all deciding on the appetizers, and he's like sitting there, and he's like, and I go, what do you want to eat? And he goes, the calamari is fire. I was like, okay.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know it was ending like that. I did go to dinner with him. Tim Dillon's cool. He's a cool guy. And the calamari was fire. So
it was fire.
Where'd you go?
We went to, it was Craig's. We were at Craig's. It was like Michael was there. Michael's friends with him. So we were all there just hanging out, eating. It was a good dinner.
Has he actually asked to be on the podcast?
I don't know.
No way. Who has he asked?
I don't think so. I don't think he asked me when we were at dinner or anything.
We'll get him on. He always talks.
I'd love Tim Dillon on the podcast.
If Tim Dillon talks positively, which he does about Barstool and me, I'm like your best friend. I'm a very easy guy to win over. So we'll get Tim Dillon on there. That was a pretty funny thing. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the last one. We got to get this. This was actually funny, and I didn't see it till the other day. But we got to get Aidan Ross, and I guess he said he'd come on the pod, so we'll get him next week. But we can run this last one. So we were doing Boomer Zoomer, which I don't think when people see these clips they totally understand what it is. So, we can watch. He was offended for a tiny bit that I had no clue who he was, and we had him listed as a TikToker, which he's not.
Yeah, he's
so when you guys are like,
I heard he was a gamer. I went and looked after. I went and looked, and he's a streamer.
Yes.
Right. So when we had him listed as a TikToker, and you and Nessa didn't know who he was, I'm like, oh, he can't be that famous because you seem to know most of the TikTokers.
True.
But he's not a TikToker. Anyways, someone sent him the clip. We can play it. We'll get him on the pod. He actually seems like a pretty funny dude. Famous TikToker, but not that famous.
That's crazy.
Okay. Well.
What's this guy's name, bro? Okay, there he is. Oh, yep. All right, guys, I can't say shit. I literally can't say shit. Yep, never mind. He got it. Respectfully, I will take my L, bro. Respectfully, I will take my L. I can't say shit.
Yeah, but
I really can't. Respectfully, I will take the L. Yeah, I can't say shit, chat. There's no point of ratioing him, guys. He has $100 million, $20 million fucking net worth, bro. Chat, I could get a Twitter ratio. Boo-hoo. This motherfucker could literally buy my fucking house, bro. Just stop. Guys, I'm not ratioing him, bro. I know. Nah, chat, I can't, bro. He'll literally end my career like, bro, he could literally buy, bro, he could buy me, bro. He could literally buy me, bro. Literally.
Anyways, we'll have him on. He basically, the back on that, he didn't, and we can put it in, had no fucking clue who I was or what we were doing, and he looks it up. He was getting ready to ratio. By the way, what's ratio do? Like, that was his threat. He's like, I'm going to go into his Twitter and ratio you.
Ratio me or raid?
Ratio, he said.
Ratio.
What does that mean? Am I stupid?
I think it's like it was my likes versus my retweet. Like
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
But I don't know what that actually.
But how are they gonna ratio you? Like, what are they gonna dislike your shit on Twitter? You can't do that.
I guess. Whatever.
I don't know.
We'll get him on next
I'll look
week.
it up.
Yeah. Someone said that to me.
Yeah, we'll ask him. We'll ask him next week. Yeah, what's ratio mean?
Okay, Zoomer versus Boomer. We'll wrap up this episode with this game. We'll do that and then move on to next episode when we get Aidan on. And we're going to have Food God, too.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
I feel like I'm going to say something stupid, but I think it's Ray Charles.
I was going to say that or Stevie Wonder. Is that the same?
Is that the same what?
No, they're both blind. They're both blind. They're both blind, right?
Yeah, they are.
Which one is it?
I actually think it's Stevie Wonder, maybe.
So I would have got it. Is it Stevie Wonder?
Well, because Ray Charles is dead, no?
Oh, it's Ray Charles.
You fucking tricked me.
Is he dead?
That whole time. So,
is Ray Charles dead?
Is Ray Charles dead? I don't know.
No idea. If so, R.I.P.
Yeah, he died 2004.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so I was all over that one.
He's been gone.
Stevie Wonder has the hair.
Oh my God, I used to watch this TV show.
Yup.
What is this called?
Do you remember his name?
No, I don't, but I remember the little pink girl too. Didn't she get like arrested for like?
Yeah, she turned out to be like
being a
bad
hooker
or something. Yeah, his name is Spartacus.
Spartacus.
From Lazy Town. Did you ever see this show, Dave?
No, I have no idea. But
Weird
this looks
show.
like somebody who like grows up and ends up like doing bad things to bad kids and ends up in jail. Not that he did, but that's the vibe I get right now looking at this guy's face.
I think I actually got that vibe watching that show as a kid. Like I remember every time this show came on at my daycare, I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Like, I got to go do something else. Like, this is creeping me out.
My mom didn't let me watch
Granted, most kids shows have that vibe, so, you know.
True.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sporticus.
Oh.
I want to see Josh try to guess.
You know it, Brianna? Like
I
you're
think
so cool,
I
Brianna.
think so.
Like you're,
I think
like
I
you've
do.
been awesome at this game.
No, I'm awesome at this one. I want to see Josh try to guess it though.
Is there like a B somewhere in this?
B? No.
A letter B?
Just take a wild guess. You got nothing?
Just like Wheel of Fortune now.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Princess Di.
Yeah. I only know that because my mom was
Yeah.
obsessed with her.
I wasn't gonna guess that like at all. That's not even close to where I was gonna go.
One of the big stories of my lifetime. Like really, when she passed.
No,
just a cool dude.
Yeah, he's an OG. Like he is the definition of an OG creator. You gotta put respect on this guy's name. That's Ryan Higa.
Yeah, it is.
Absolute like crazy. YouTube, everything. He was so funny. He like started the skits and everything on YouTube.
Does he still make videos?
I think so. Yeah.
Ryan Higa.
Funny. Oh, that's Ted Bundy.
Yeah. Can't
How'd
believe
you know
everyone
that? I
thought he
didn't
was
know
so
that.
hot.
How did I know?
Ted
Yeah,
Bundy's
the only
hot?
reason I know that is because he's like he's big in Gen Z. There's like the whole movie that Zac Efron
Yeah.
did about like playing him and
Girls
and
are in
everything
love
like
with
that,
Ted
so-
Bundy. It's creepy.
And yeah, girls like
Girls are in love with Ted Bundy.
Yes, it's the weirdest thing.
that's
it's
what
like a
happened
trend.
during the trial. Like all the girls were in love with this guy, even though he was like
Jesus.
some psycho murderer.
Yeah.
and they still loved him. They still like went to the court.
He's not even
hearings
good
to cheer
looking.
for him. That's the thing. He really ain't.
Girls like the
Scary,
bad boy.
creepy.
So weird.
Do you know
Wait and
her,
see
Dave?
if you guys know who this is.
No.
Riley Hubaka.
Yeah. I never knew how to say her last name.
Weird last name for sure. Riley, switch that shit up.
She's a big
What'd she do?
TikToker.
She does TikTok and then modeling, if I'm not wrong.
So, are TikToks like just her being hot?
No, she's funny.
No, she's pretty funny. She's like she's got a little bit of that like
Both.
Quinn personality a little bit, but Quinn's more like way more out there and like roast people. Riley doesn't really roast people.
Yeah.
I know who this is, but
I think I know who it is too.
Brain cramp. She's got that gift too that everyone does when she's at the Oscars, like clapping.
Meryl Streep.
Yes, correct.
I watched. She's so old and kicking so well. Like she looks so good. She's like 80 or something.
Devil Wears Prada. Fire. I feel like we've done this kid before.
I don't
no
have
idea.
this one. I don't know.
Me neither. Got zero idea.
Is it the Connor kid? Connor Franta?
Got him.
Oh, good job, Bri. Are they like
I'm
feeding you
cheating.
answers? Who
I'm
is this
cheating.
guy?
He's member of a channel on YouTube that has 5 million subscribers.
Were you just reading it? Are you cheating?
No, I have these ones because
She's
we never
got like
know
a
them.
face scanner app. She's got like some
No,
app or
no,
something.
I don't. I didn't have Meryl Streep. I didn't have I only have these guys because we never know them, and then we look like idiots with the Aidan Ross thing.
Oh, so wait.
So is he in the group with Aidan?
No,
Wait, you just cheated, is what you're saying.
no, I didn't cheat. I was helping you guys.
By cheating.
But if we rewound that, you said that as though you knew who it
No,
was.
no, I said I don't know who this is. Is this the Connor guy on the sheet?
No, you didn't say the Connor guy on
Roll
the
it
sheet.
back.
You're like,
I did.
Those words, Connor guy on the sheet, were not said.
Definitely not. I thought you knew it.
Well, I was looking down. I don't know. I didn't know this one. I wasn't taking
And
credit.
I
for
don't
it.
have a Connor guy on my sheet, so this
No,
is
me
just-
neither.
This is weird.
I'm
weird sheet
I'm
you
here
have.
to help you guys figure out who these people
Well,
are.
at least just be truthful about it.
Yeah.
This is
And
the
how
only
can you still
one-
not get them right all the time and be cheating?
This is the first episode that I've had a sheet with extra stuff on it because of the Aidan Ross thing.
Well, it's better that way. I mean, we're just being honest. It wasn't like that in me. It's like we
No.
got
Yeah.
Don't cheat.
Okay.
no more cheating.
All right.
Yeah,
No more
we're
sheet,
done with
guys.
that.
He's not on my sheet.
Love the hair.
I
All
couldn't
gotta
even
say.
take a guess. Is
I
he
feel
a
like
singer?
he's in like the Love Boat or something. I don't know who this guy is.
I feel like he's in a Wild Wild West movie.
Oh. Wayne?
Wayne, just Wayne.
Just
Something Wayne. I don't want to say Bruce. There's the Old West guy.
Bruce
Whoa.
He's in a million Old West. Something Wayne.
Did I not
right?
just say that? And I'm not cheating.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. I
Wow.
would have never got that.
Wow. My grandfather's gonna hate me. Pretty
Men
sure
in
that's
Black.
like his like.
That's a
favorite.
great movie.
Johnny
He's
Cash.
Great movie.
I never knew what he looked
Man
like.
in Black.
He just had a thing. He was on the Golden Globes. He had his whole own segment on it, and he's a TikToker. But I don't remember his name. Have you seen him, Josh?
Nah,
I would be so self-conscious wearing a Balenciaga like headband like that. Like I just be, everyone's staring at me.
That's his thing. He wears them in every video.
Does he always wear Balenciaga ones, or is this just
No, he switches up the designer brands.
That's like a target on your head.
Yeah, but he makes videos with little kids in the daycare, and they gave him a whole segment.
Oh, I know who this is.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah.
I've seen him.
But I don't remember his name.
His videos are hilarious.
Yeah,
the little kids are so funny. Yeah. He goes to like, I don't know if he goes to. That would be kind of weird if he just like goes to random.
No, I think his mom owns it. Like the daycare.
So he does like that old, like, what would the kids say, the darndest thing type thing?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally exactly that. He asked them questions like, what do you think, I don't know, how do you think you make a sandwich or something?
Kids are like cheap laughs.
Yeah.
Like you get a kid in there and they just start, it's like always works.
It's funny.
You get like a 3-year-old just to start talking.
Fun.
Yeah. No matter what. Someone's going to laugh at it.
LaRon Hines. Okay, yeah. They gave him his whole little segment on the Golden Globes this week.
That's wicked.
Which is nuts.
All right. So that was Boomer versus Zoom.
Yeah.
I think we're done with Boomers. Yeah. We're done?
Yeah, we're done.
All right. I think that's it.
Wait, there's one thing we didn't really talk about that I feel like we need to talk about this week. The headline of Bryce Hall cheating with this porn star.
Oh, yes.
What's your take?
Give me the backstory here. I don't have it in front of me.
So this girl, Dana Wolf, claims that she and Bryce hooked up twice this past weekend in Vegas, and she like gave screenshots of it. We have the text if you want to see them, but Bryce is saying
this is now he's threatening to sue who posted because he's saying these are totally made up texts, correct?
Yes.
Right. I think he's saying it's like extortion.
Yeah.
Extortion or fake?
Probably defamation or something. I don't know.
I gotta listen.
I don't know because she tried to sell it to Keemstar.
Yeah.
She tried to sell them to Keemstar.
She gave it to this guy, the Drama Alert guy. And he...
See, if you try to make money off of it, though, like, that's extortion.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think so.
And the only reason why I'm going to show you this text conversation is because it was leaked publicly. The same text conversation that I had a week ago is now public by other drama channels. Basically, another influencer in private sent me this text conversation, which is between somebody and Dana Wolf. Dana Wolf says, I did something bad and I need to tell someone so I don't go crazy. The person responds, what you do? I know you won't judge me. Person says, can't be that bad. Dana says, I hooked up with someone with a girlfriend. Person says, it's not that bad. That's normal. Dana says, Bryce Hall, I'm a bad person. Person responds with those emojis, haha, when? Dana says, this weekend twice. Person responds, LA or Vegas? Vegas. The person says, well, what can you do about it? Not much. Dana says, well, I was turned on by it too. Person says, that's always the best part. Was he good? Dana says, well, he liked my decent. Person says, well, you do a good job at that. Dana says, I know. He said I'm better than Addison, so I guess that's good. Okay. Now that conversation could be real. It could really be Dana and this other person, or it could be fake. I don't know.
Bruh, those type of girls, like, no matter what, the type of girls that like text and are like, yeah, I did a bad thing. Oh my God. Like I got with a guy that has a girlfriend. I'm so bad. Worst type of people.
Worst.
Yeah.
Worst type of people on the planet of the earth.
And
this girl's a porn star, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to give Bryce, and I don't know him, more credit than that. I got guys can be dumb, but like if you fuck a porn star when your girlfriend's Addison Rae, you're so incredibly stupid. You're like playing with the absolute
There's no way he's
fire.
that dumb. That's the thing. There's
What's
just
that?
no way he can be that stupid.
Right.
No.
Like you basically might as well just fuck in the middle of like
Might as
a
well
park.
post
in
yourself
Or like an
fucking.
open street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally a highway.
there's no code with a porn star. Like, and you're dating one of the more famous women, obviously getting public to the point that almost seems leaked. So I And I guess he's threatening to sue. And even the way that guy just was like, I don't know if it's real or I don't know if it's fake. If you're going to leak that story, you'd have some shred of proof, which unless I'm missing it besides those texts. So I could be wrong. Bryce could be the dumbest human ever to walk down the street. But if you're fucking a porn star in Vegas and you think that's going to stay private, you're the dumbest human who ever lived.
Yeah,
So
the slogan for Vegas just doesn't live on when it comes to that.
No.
Correct.
Just ain't staying in Vegas.
And I'm not like following the Bryce Addison like relationship. I haven't heard much along these lines with him. So if he's fucking her, he's fucking a lot of people, and it would already be out. That's the
other thing, right? Like if he's gonna go do a porn star in Vegas, he's been going around.
He's been cheating.
No way, this is the first one. No way, it just doesn't make sense.
And we've seen it even with this podcast. Girls will make shit up just to get like clout farm and get talked about, and it's getting talked. But this makes no sense. I don't see how anyone could rationally believe this story.
I mean, you heard Trisha. The porn industry, the sex industry, it's hard. It's hard. It's actually like literally hard half the time. And then they're not making money.
No pun intended, but
pun intended, but
they got to make money somehow.
That's $75K.
I'm pretty good at my radar on what's real and fake. I'm going, that's fucking fake.
I'm saying fake too.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm glad we brought that up. That is, and on a big note, that's BFFs.
And on a boom.
Yeah. Talk to you guys later.
Yep.
See ya.